It's our testimony time. Today I will be the translator.
Okay, just a second, I'll get it.
I'm ready.
Okay, the article was provided by Pastor Rudy Holland.
今天的见证由 Rudy Horn 牧师提供。
Should the expectations of the culture we live in have an influence in our lives?
我们所生活的文化对我们的期望是否应该影响我们的生活？
Now, I do not speak of things that violate the principles of the Word of God, but I speak of things that are just cultural and neither morally wrong, nor are they a violation of a principle of the Word of God.
现在我说的不是违背神的话语的原则的事情，我说的是文化上的事情，既不是道德上的错误，也不是违背神话语原则的事情。
I have the privilege of traveling to foreign countries where some of their customs differ from what I am accustomed.
我有兴趣国外旅游，在那里有一些风俗习惯与我所习惯的不同。
I have spoken in a church where there are no shoes worn in the sanctuary of the church.
我曾在一个教堂里讲话，在教会里的圣所里几乎没有人穿鞋子。
This church is biblically sound as any I have ever pastored.
这间教会与我所传道过的教会一样，都是合乎圣经。
But when I speak there, I do not wear my shoes.
但我在那里讲话时，我不穿鞋。
There are slides provided for those who wish to wear them.
有鞋提供给那些想穿的人。
This is just one illustration, but serves as an introduction to our devotion from 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verses 1 to 16.
但这可以作为哥林多前书11章1至16节中我们奉献的介绍。
In these verses, the Apostle Paul was admonishing the Corinthian Christians for the women to cover their heads as they prayed and worshiped, as was the custom, and that the men had no such custom.
使徒保罗在这几节经文中告诫哥林多的基督徒，妇女在祷告和敬拜时要按习俗蒙住头，这些人没有这样的习俗。
In verse 16, Paul concludes the matter of head covering and hair length with the statement, "But if any man seems to be contentious, we have no such custom, neither the churches of God or God."
在第16节，保罗以这样一句话总结关于头巾和头发长度的问题。他说：“如果有人想争辩，我们并没有这样的习俗，神的众教会也没有。”
As believers, we must be careful not to impose our customs upon others and declare they are a biblical conviction.
作为信徒，我们必须要小心，不要把我们的习惯强加给别人，并宣称他们是圣经的信念。
Two such challenges are in our churches today.
今天我们的教会面临着2个这样的挑战。
One is a style of music, and the other is the appropriate dress of the clergy, as well as the people attending church.
一个是音乐风格，另一个是神职人员以及参加教会的人适当的穿着。
I recall the advice given us pastoral students by one of my professors while I was in college.
我记得在大学时，我的一位教授给我们这些年轻的教学生的建议。
He said, "Young men, you would be wise to shut up when the Bible shuts up."
他说：“年轻人，当圣经闭上嘴的时候，你最好闭上嘴。”
In other words, do not inject your interpretation as being divinely inspired when there is no conclusive statement in the Word of God to substantiate your opinion.
换句话来说，当神的话语中没有准确的陈述来证实你的观点时，不要把你的解释当作是神的启示。
My thought for today is that we major on unity and not be so quick to judge others that may have differing convictions on matters not clearly defined in the scriptures.
我今天分享的主题是，我们应该专注于合一，不要急于去判断他人，因为他们可能对圣经中没有明确的定义的事情有不同的信念。
We must agree on the fundamental doctrines of the Word of God. But even some of the minor doctrines are debated among the brethren.
我们必须在神的话语的基本教义上达成一致，但即便是一些次要的教义，弟兄之间也有争论。
Be careful where you draw your lines of judgment, and be more concerned for the unity of the brethren than you are of your opinions that you classify as your convictions.
你要小心你判断的界限，更要关心弟兄们的团结，而不是为你自己的意见，你把它归类为你的信念。
God bless you and have a great day.
愿神保佑你，祝你有美好的一天。Thank you, Rebecca.
Thank you, Angel.
Thank you,
Please
Rebecca.
say the Lord's prayer.
The Lord's Prayer.
The Lord's Prayer.
Our Father in heaven,
Our
Father
Father
in
in
heaven,
heaven,
hallowed be your name.
Hallowed be your name.
Your kingdom come.
Your
Your
kingdom
come.
Your will be done
Your will be
Will be
done
done
on earth as it is in heaven.
on
on
earth
earth
as it is in heaven.
Give us today our daily bread,
Give us
Give
today
us
our daily bread,
daily bread.
and forgive us our debts
and forgive us our debts,
Give us our debts
as we also have forgiven our debtors.
as
we also have forgiven our
debtors.
And lead us not into temptation,
And
lead us not into temptation,
but deliver us from the evil one.
but deliver us
from the evil one.
Amen.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Have a good week.
Thank you. See you next week.
Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you. Love you.
Bye. Love you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Rebecca. 谢谢啊，谢谢 Rebecca 老师今天给我们领读，感谢神。然后今天我们这篇这个 Rudy 牧师的这个见证也是非常有意思的哈，他到不同的地方有不同文化背景的环境，在那里传福音啊，确实是很有感触 但是神的爱呢遍及全世界各地